Welcome to Double Your Vocabulary, your go-to spot for boosting your American English. I'm Iris, and that's Ernesto, with our little schnauzer, Spody, probably napping nearby.
Today, we're tackling a super useful real-life skill, how to greet a new neighbor effectively and naturally. We'll show you how to make a great first impression and start off on the right foot.
We believe in truly practical learning, so we're setting up 3 distinct real-life practice samples today. We'll role-play different ways you might meet someone new moving onto your street or into your apartment building.
Let's jump into the practice samples.
Well, hello there. Looks like you're getting settled in quite nicely. Are you managing with all those boxes? I'm Iris, from right next door at number 9. This is usually a pretty busy day when you first move in.
Hi there, just barely, but we're making good progress, thank goodness. I'm Ernesto, just moved into number 7. It's great to be here, Iris. We picked this street because it seemed so welcoming and friendly.
That's wonderful to hear. We're happy to have you in the neighborhood, Ernesto. If you need anything at all, please don't hesitate to ask. We know all the good spots around here, especially for pizza. Welcome to the neighborhood.
I appreciate that a lot. We still have to unpack the kitchen, so I might be asking about that pizza place later. Thanks again for the warm welcome. It truly means a lot to feel so welcomed right from the start.
Good morning. Spody and I were just out for our morning stroll and saw you making quick work of that lawn. He's our friendly little schnauzer, always eager to say hello to new faces on the street.
Oh, good morning to you too. Yes, trying to tackle this before the sun really beats down. It's getting hot already. I'm Ernesto, by the way. It's good to see you again, Iris.
It's good to see you too, Ernesto. Spody looks like he's enjoying his walk, isn't he? How are you settling in otherwise? Are you finding your way around the area easily? There's a great little coffee shop just a few blocks away.
Things are coming along nicely, thank you. Still figuring out where everything is, but it's starting to feel more like home every day. A coffee shop sounds perfect. I might just take you up on that offer for directions sometime soon.
Excuse me, I just wanted to drop by for a quick moment and properly introduce myself. I'm Iris, from number 9. I brought you a little housewarming gift, just some homemade cookies, to say welcome to the neighborhood.
Oh, please come in. That's so kind of you, Iris. I'm Ernesto. It's so nice to finally meet you face to face. I was hoping to say hello to more people around here soon, and these cookies look absolutely delicious.
You are too kind. It's our pleasure. We're a pretty close-knit street, so we like to make sure everyone feels at home right away. We want you to know that you truly belong here and have friendly faces nearby for support.
That means a lot, truly. I'm really looking forward to getting to know everyone better and becoming part of the neighborhood. Thank you again for such a lovely and thoughtful welcome. I definitely will stop by if I have questions.
Those were some excellent samples, Ernesto. We covered practical ways to break the ice and build rapport. It's all about making that first interaction comfortable and memorable.
Absolutely, Iris. In the first sample, offering practical help right away is important when someone is busy moving. Phrases like need a hand or managing those boxes show genuine concern.
Combining happy to have you with your house number, like from next door at number 9, is very useful. It helps build connection and makes you easy to remember for later.
Moving to the second sample, we used a casual, spontaneous approach, meeting outdoors. A simple good morning and referencing what they're doing, saw you working, feels natural.
Introducing Spody definitely softened the interaction. Pets are wonderful icebreakers. Asking how are you settling in or finding your way around shows genuine interest, extending the chat.
Offering local knowledge, like directions to the grocery store, is a very welcoming gesture. It shows you're a helpful resource, building trust and encouraging future support.
Finally, our third sample showcased a proactive welcome, bringing a housewarming gift. It's a classic move that makes a positive and lasting first impression.
A small homemade gift like those cookies is incredibly thoughtful and shows you care. Expressions like properly introduce myself or close-knit street convey strong community warmth.
Exactly. It sets a fantastic tone for a friendly relationship from the start. It lets them know they are genuinely welcome and belong here.
Each scenario used simple, direct language anyone can pick up and use immediately. These common expressions are key for making a great first impression with new neighbors.
Excellent point, Ernesto. When we look back at those examples, we see how effective simple, direct language can be.
Absolutely, Iris. For instance, in the first scenario, approaching with an immediate offer of assistance, like asking about their unpacking efforts, really sets a helpful tone.
Right, and by clearly stating your home's position, like from next door, it makes the introduction more grounded and easier for them to recall later.
Moving to the second sample, initiating conversation based on immediate surroundings, perhaps during an unplanned outdoor meeting, felt so natural.
Allowing a pet to facilitate initial contact also breaks the ice beautifully. Spody definitely helped us there. Inquiring about their adjustment to the area keeps the dialogue flowing.
And providing insights into the local area, like mentioning a nearby coffee shop, demonstrates you're a valuable source of information, which builds trust.
Our final interaction showed the impact of making an intentional, friendly visit with a small present. A personal touch with a hand-prepared item always demonstrates thoughtfulness.
Indeed, using phrases that emphasize neighborly connection or a desire for a proper introduction conveys strong community warmth. It's about creating a sense of belonging.
Exactly. These techniques aren't just for meeting new neighbors. They work in many daily situations. Let's explore some of these key phrases in different contexts.
Let's take a phrase similar to managing with all those boxes, something like, "Are you getting everything sorted?" This implies an offer to help or just to check in.
At work, you might ask a colleague, "Are you getting everything sorted for the big presentation next week?" It shows support without being intrusive.
With friends, if someone is planning a trip, you could ask, "Are you getting everything sorted for your vacation?" It's a friendly inquiry.
In a retail setting, if a customer is struggling with a large item, a staff member might ask, "Are you getting everything sorted with that purchase?"
Next, let's look at clarifying your identity, like from right next door. In other contexts, this could be "I'm name" from location or role.
If you're new at a company, you might say, "I'm Brenda from the finance team," when meeting someone from another department.
Among friends introducing someone new, you could say, "This is my friend Sam from my old college," providing immediate context.
Or even in a store, a salesperson might introduce themselves. "Hello, I'm Mike, a staff member here. Can I assist you?"
For inquiring about adjustment, similar to "How are you settling in?" we could use "Are you finding your rhythm?"
At work, when a colleague starts a new project, you might ask, "Are you finding your rhythm with the new responsibilities?"
For a friend with new family responsibilities, "Are you finding your rhythm with the kids' new school schedule?" is a considerate question.
Another useful one is finding your way around, which can become, "Are you navigating things easily?"
In a professional setting, "Are you navigating the new company policies easily?" shows you're open to helping them understand.
When traveling with friends, "Are you navigating the public transport system easily?" helps ensure everyone is comfortable.
And even in a large supermarket, a staff member might check, "Are you navigating the store layout easily to find what you need?"
Finally, the idea of "I brought you a little housewarming gift" can be generalized to "I brought a small token."
At work, "I brought a small token of appreciation for your hard work on the team project acknowledges effort."
For a celebratory event, "I brought a small token for your engagement party" is a thoughtful gesture for friends.
In a customer service context, "I brought a small token for our loyal customers today." Perhaps a discount or a free sample builds goodwill.
These are all excellent ways to adapt those neighborly phrases to everyday interactions, making your English more versatile.
And it's important to understand how to adjust your language for different situations. We can sound more relaxed or more polite.
Consider a simple greeting. With someone you know well, a relaxed, "Hey, what's up?" works perfectly.
But for a new acquaintance or someone in a position of respect, "Hello, I hope you're having a pleasant day," sounds more considerate.
When you need someone's attention, a relaxed approach might be, "Excuse me, got a sec?" to a friend walking by.
In a more polite setting, addressing a stranger or someone important, you'd say, "Pardon me, may I have a moment of your time?"
Offering assistance also has different tones. To a friend struggling with groceries, "Need some help?" is direct and friendly.
However, if you're helping a customer or an elder, would you appreciate some assistance? Is a more respectful way to offer.
Expressing thanks to a close friend could be a quick, thanks a bunch, for a small favor.
But if someone has gone out of their way for you, or it's a significant act, I'm very grateful for your generosity conveys deeper appreciation.
And finally, closing a brief chat. With someone you'll see again soon, catch you later, is common and relaxed.
If it's a first meeting or a more business-like encounter, ending with, "It was a pleasure speaking with you," leaves a positive, polished impression.
These nuanced approaches to communication are so valuable. Now, let's put your quick thinking to the test with some rapid-fire scenarios, Ernesto.
I'm ready, Iris, lay them on me.
All right, first up. What if you're at a community event and see a new family looking completely overwhelmed, trying to manage a baby stroller and 3 restless kids?
I'd approach with a friendly smile and simply ask, "Looks like you've got your hands full. Can I lend a hand with anything?"
Excellent. Next, imagine you've recently moved offices within your company and you're meeting a new team leader for the first time in the hallway. How do you make that initial impression?
I'd start with, "Hi, I'm Ernesto from the new marketing wing. It's great to finally meet you," clearly stating who I am and my role.
Perfect. Last one, you're at a small neighborhood park and you notice someone new in town trying to figure out a complex local bus schedule on their phone. They look a bit stressed.
I'd offer gently, "Excuse me, are you having trouble figuring out the bus routes? I know this system can be a bit tricky at first."
Fantastic responses, Ernesto. Those quick examples really highlight the adaptability of these communication strategies. Now, for our listeners, let's quickly sum up the 3 most important takeaways from today's discussion.
First, always aim for straightforward and unambiguous communication. Clarity is key in any interaction.
Second, be prepared to extend a helpful hand or a kind gesture whenever the opportunity arises. It makes a big difference.
And third, remember to adjust your vocabulary and tone to fit the specific situation and the person you're speaking with.
Absolutely spot on. That brings us to the end of another insightful episode.
Thank you for joining us today. We hope you feel more confident in your everyday English conversations.
If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to double your vocabulary and tap that notification bell so you won't miss our next discussion.
Until next time, keep practicing and keep connecting with the world around you.